Hello! So apparently I have a really hard time staying away from YouTube. I know that yesterday I told you guys, or was it the day before? I don't remember. But I know I told you guys that I wouldn't really be posting many videos this week, but I'm having a really hard time staying away. Especially when I have some things that I want to share with you guys. I hate how my bangs are always like right in front of my face. And I don't realize it until after I've posted the video, and then I'm like watching myself going like this all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna get the makeup things out of the way first. A lot of these things are things that I have been wanting for a really long time. Maybe not a really long time, but for a considerable amount of time, like long enough for me to be really excited about owning them. So first is this Rockin' Republic Luxe lip gloss, and this is in Preppy Punk. So far, I'm actually really liking this lip gloss. I know that I've seen some reviews where some people were like, it's not that great. I will agree and say that I wouldn't pay full price for it personally, but considering that I got it for significantly cheaper than, you know, retail price, I'm pretty happy with it. Next, I have these 3 MAC lipsticks. The first one is in Sweet Bits, which is a part of their new Dazzle lipstick collection or whatever the hell. And I've already shown you guys my my feelings on these, so I won't get too into that. Next is Pretty Please. And I like this lipstick. I really like it. Like when I swatch it, I think it looks really good, and when I first put it on, I think it looks really good. But after a little while, and it's a very short while, this lipstick starts to like really sink into my lips, and it makes them look really bad. It makes my lips look older than they really are, basically. I'm actually not quite sure why that is with this one. Like, I have other luster lipsticks that I very much enjoy, but for whatever reason, this one doesn't work well for me. And lastly is Hue. Hue is wonderful. Actually, I'm gonna put this on right now. Next, and this should not come as a surprise to anybody, but hell yeah! Everybody knows about this palette. Normally, I am not a fan of Urban Decay's stuff. I mean, I like their stuff, but for whatever reason, it just never really appeals to me. Maybe I've just become like this really old person that can't handle something a little bit more on the funky side. I have no idea what it is, but this palette seriously spoke to me. I think this is actually like the best thing that they've ever released. The one thing that I will say is that I'm not that impressed with the 24/7 Glide On eyeliner, eye pencil, whatever it is. I like it, I think that it's good, but to me it's comparable to other things that maybe cost a little less. The other thing that I will say is that, you know, it comes with this itty bitty little primer potion, and this is just the plain old primer potion. Now, I have a primer potion in Sin, and, you know, I like it, but I don't love it. This, I love. I find that the Sin one is kind of thicker and a little more tacky, and it dries slower, but this is awesome, and I think that it's just because, you know, the Sin one is more colored or something. I don't know. That wasn't meant to be a review, so I'm sorry. Okay, so the last of the makeup is something that I was really excited for, and I really should not have spent the money on. I got myself a Chanel quad, and this is what it looks like. I hope that you guys can see it. This is the Mystic Eyes quad, and I'm actually wearing it today. I mean, I'm wearing it today, but I did my makeup like way earlier, so I'm sure it looks like ass now, but yeah, I'm so impressed with it. Like, at first I was like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that, you know, it was a lot of money, but honestly, I think it's totally worth the money because those are the best quality eyeshadows I have ever touched before in my life. I swear, it was like a makeup orgasm when I touched it for the first time. I was like, holy shit. So I told you guys a while ago in a jewelry haul that I'm really not that big into buying myself jewelry because I tend to let jewelry be special. Like, I tend to let it be given to me. However, every now and then I come across something that I need to buy and I don't want to wait for somebody to get it for me. I got myself a Lorraine chain. Or it's, you know, the Lisa Taubes necklace that Lorraine sells. This is the 36-inch silver. I mean, everybody knows what they look like, so I don't really want to go too into it, but I love this and I really want more of them. You know, it's like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. I want a 42-inch silver and a 42-inch gold. I was a little skeptical about the size that I had ordered. I thought it wouldn't be long enough for me, but I'm pretty happy with the length of it. I mean, I'm not gonna stand up or anything, but it goes down to like a little under my chest. And I like doubling it up, but I'd like one a little longer. I love this necklace. I love this. I'm not even that into longer necklaces, but I love this necklace. The one thing that I will say that I'm a little disappointed with everybody else's reviews, or pretty much everybody else's, is that nobody mentions that there's a clasp on this. Because when I first got this, you know, I didn't notice that there was a clasp. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm trying to get it over my head just like this. And I'm like, oh my god, is my head really that large? Like, what the hell is going on? But it turns out that there is a clasp, so don't freak out, people. There is a way. And another thing that I was kind of disappointed about was that, you know, I ordered it, and the cost of shipping was, you know, not amazing, but it wasn't completely awful either, in my opinion. And it was shipped to me super fast, like days. It was only a couple days that it took for me to order it and for it to get to me. But the thing that I was so disappointed about was that I got it and I was all excited because I saw reviews and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a note from Debbie, oh my god. And I didn't get a note from Debbie. I feel like Debbie should write me a letter and apologize for not writing me a note and then write me a little note at the end of the apology, but I'm not going to be picky, you know, I'm so happy with this and I'm going to be ordering again, so hopefully she'll write me a note next time. Anyway, so I guess that's the end of my haul. I do have a few other things that I could be showing you guys, but I think I'm going to include that into another one because I think I've rambled enough and I'm probably boring a ton of people. So, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a wonderful week if I don't talk to you sooner. Ta-ta!